Rain clung to the rusted chain-link fence, dripping in steady rhythm, like a clock ticking against time. Behind it, half buried in shadow, a German shepherd crouched low, ribs visible even in the dim light. His eyes, sunken and wary, burned with both hunger and something older: betrayal. When the man first passed by, he almost didn't notice the dog, just another blur in the city's forgotten edges. But then the shepherd moved, slow, deliberate, a ghost pressed against the earth. The man stopped. Their eyes met. For a second, the world fell into silence, broken only by the ragged sound of the dog's breathing. Fear, desperation, and yearning tangled in that gaze. The shepherd growled, but it was weak, more plea than warning. The man placed food and water just beyond reach, stepping back into the rain. The shepherd didn't move. Not yet. Something had begun, though neither of them knew it. A fragile thread between stranger and shadow. But threads can break, and sometimes, when you return the next day, the shadows are empty.
The man keeps returning, each visit met with hesitation and silence. The shepherd watches from the darkness, torn between survival instinct and a spark of trust. Nights are cold, food untouched until hours later, paw prints the only proof he's still alive. Slowly, small shifts emerge, a lowered growl, a softer gaze. But then one evening, the shepherd doesn't appear at all. The gate stands empty, the mud unmarked. Fear creeps in. Has he given up, or has time already run out?
The man finds him collapsed, body barely rising with shallow breath. Panic tears through the stillness. Rushing to the vet, he clutches fragile life in his arms. Under harsh fluorescent light, the truth unfolds. Years of neglect have left the shepherd's body weak, riddled with infection, his survival uncertain. The vet warns the road ahead will be long, with no guarantees. That night, the man stays by the kennel, whispering promises as the dog's breathing falters in the silence.
Against all odds, the shepherd survives the night. Days bleed into weeks of slow recovery. A warm bed replaces cold mud. Careful meals build strength. Hesitant tail wags break through fear. Yet scars remain. The shepherd startles at shadows, flinches at raised hands, trembles in sleep. Trust grows like a fragile flame, flickering with each setback. Just when healing feels certain, nightmares grip him. A reminder that survival is more than physical. The gate reappears, not in metal, but in memory. The shepherd's nightmares worsen, pulling him back to the place he once wasted away. On a walk, his paws freeze before an iron gate, identical to the one from his past. He lowers his head, trembling, eyes lost in a place only he can see. The man kneels, grounding him, but the weight of the past refuses to lift. A test arrives, a sudden storm, thunder cracking, triggering panic. Will he regress to shadows, or find strength in the bond they've built? The storm rages, and with it, the fight for his spirit.
At last, the shepherd chooses. Returning to the same gate, he does not crouch in fear nor vanish into shadow. Instead, he stands tall beside the man, fur gleaming in the afternoon light. Together, they step beyond it, past and future colliding. No longer waiting for someone who may never come, the shepherd has found his place. Healing is not forgetting, but walking forward despite the scars. The story closes not on one man and one dog, but on the universal truth they embody. Sometimes we wait for the past, not knowing the future has been waiting for us all along.